Welcome back, everyone. It's a refreshing snack, clear up to being your full meal. Miranda Sleeman is here with Fed Up and ready to show us how figuring out meals and not costing you a fortune. Fed Up cooking. I like the idea because you have 4 kids, ages 2 to 13, and you need something quick at times.
Yes, very quick. My life's usually chaotic with 4 kids. But yeah, they all love it.
This is a recipe that all of your kids love. And what I was saying is once you have a recipe that all the kids like, you hang on to it for dear life because that can be your go-to.
Yes. In fact, when I was prepping things last night, they wanted it for dinner. I'm like, no, we can have it tomorrow night for dinner, guys. So,
All right, so Miranda, how do we get started and what exactly are we making?
Yeah, so it's a Thai chicken sesame salad. What I usually do to start out with is prep my chicken first, which is already cooked, but it's boneless, skinless chicken thighs. And then I reserve some of the sauce when I make it, and I brush it on both sides of the chicken. I sprinkle the sesame seeds on here.
So going back to the boneless thigh meat, so you're stir frying, you're just kind of sauteing it.
I actually put it on a sheet pan and I just bake it.
Oh,
I bake it at 350. Yeah.
And then so you're marinating it with what sauce?
This is a sesame peanut Thai sauce, and it has peanut butter and soy sauce and ginger, Thai paste, a lot of really yummy stuff.
Okay, and so you're just coating it in the oven.
Yes.
And then while that's cooking, we can prep the cold ingredients, right?
Yes.
Okay.
So this is just romaine lettuce, and we'll put some of that in there.
And you can just make a bunch because
and
more than you think.
I just cut it up myself. It was obviously cheaper that way.
And a nice purple cabbage.
Yep.
Which is
purple
hearty.
Cabbage. And it's one of the ways I can get my kids to eat cabbage.
And get some greens and veggies.
Normally don't like cabbage, but and then I actually leave the noodles on the side. That way, the next day, if you want to make it, then it's not soggy. And same with the dressing. So then we'll add some green peppers and red peppers and the bell peppers.
What I love about this recipe, it's so bright and fresh. Look at all the colors. And we talk a lot about, especially doctors say, you eat the rainbow, the colors of the rainbow. And we almost, I think, have it, don't we?
Yes. I love bright and colorful. Got some cucumbers going in. Grated carrot.
Yummy veggies that are good for you.
And then you can kind of choose between the almonds and the peanuts. Some people, if they have like a peanut allergy, you could even make this with like almond butter instead. But you can choose between your almonds and your peanuts.
And these are already chopped, so you might go for the almond slices.
Yes, and that makes it super easy. You can just buy a bag that's already sliced.
And with the noodles, you can even cook that ahead of time, maybe the night before, the day
and that's
before,
what
the weekend.
What I did. I just cooked them, rinsed them in cold water, put them in the fridge, and then of course we've got our chicken.
I like the idea of putting noodles in your salad. There's just so many different textures going on in your mouth that it's like, oh, what is this?
It is the best salad on the planet.
Also, what I like, Miranda, what you do is you make meals that you can repurpose, is what you say. How would you repurpose this?
So the next day, that's kind of my signature thing, just being a stay-at-home mom and cooking, is that right now it's a Thai chicken salad. Tomorrow night, I would do like a Thai noodle stir fry. Quinoa bowls even, like a teriyaki chicken rice bowl. Instead of the lettuce, we would reuse the chicken.
Because all of those flavors go together. Even though it's a peanut sauce, you add some teriyaki, similar flavoring, but just enough of a taste to make it a whole brand new meal.
Yeah, and it's amazing. My kids are always like, Mom, how did you do that? This doesn't even feel like leftovers.
Do you tell them they're leftovers?
Well, they see me cooking, so they know that I'm repurposing stuff.
Because it's something about my kids, if they see it, they're like, I don't want to eat leftovers. So I think I have to do some stealthy work in the kitchen and hide it. All right, what do we top this with?
Okay, so to plate it here for you, I would
you do it separately. Okay, and then kind of stick together. So you put the noodles first. Okay.
The noodles are kind of stick in.
Yep, my hands are clean.
Yep, you're good.
It's just noodles sometimes they do get kind of tricky.
Yeah, even when you rinse them in cold water, they just, they do their own thing.
All right, Miranda, tell people how to find you.
Yeah, so on Instagram, I'm at fedupcookbook or fedupcooking.com.
Well, we love the recipe. Just scan that QR code for the complete recipe and all the menu items that you actually cook and repurpose. We'll put it on our website. Miranda, thank you so much. You've been a fan of the show. I love it that you're here. You came on our 20th birthday.
So fun.
And we started talking, and then lo and behold, you're cooking in our kitchen. I love it. All right, abc4.com/GTU for the recipe. Thanks again. We'll be right back. Let's dig in, huh?
I know.
Okay.